Alphabet leading some of those tech stocks higher after beating expectations in its latest results. We hear from other Magnificent Seven companies after the close today. You've got Meta Platforms and Microsoft. So, big question. Is now the time to add those names to your portfolio or add to your current position? Joining me now, we've got Vance Howard, who is the CEO and CIO of Howard Capital Management. Vance, let's begin there. If people have already been and investors have already been perhaps doing some dollar cost averaging into some of these names already or have amassed positions, is it time to add on to them, especially knowing now that we've gotten through some of those Mag 7 names and some of the other bellwethers still set to report?
Absolutely. I think you should be adding to all the Magnificent Seven right now. They're the most interesting part of the market. They're generating money. I mean, they're making a ton of cash and moving higher as the market moves higher. So we're very bullish on the Magnificent Seven. I think Alphabet's earnings and news yesterday was very encouraging, especially for AI. So I'd be quite bullish on all seven. I'd be buying into them.
Even Tesla?
Even Tesla. I think Tesla had a really nice pop there. I think that the numbers that they came out was reasonably impressive. So, everybody worries about these Magnificent Seven, but they are leading this market higher, and they're creating some of the most interesting and dynamic products and services, and they're just ginning money. They're making money, hand over fist. So how do you not invest in the Magnificent Seven? And Brad, I always kind of make the joke. I like Procter and Gamble. I think they're a wonderful company, but are they really going to make the most exciting bar of soap next year? And I don't think they are. So
if it keeps me clean, it better be exciting here. At the end of the day,
that's right.
one of the major items that people think about with the Magnificent Seven is the thesis, the theme that's really played into some of these companies, some of which used to be part of the FANG narrative, which was high growth internet. But now so much of the narrative around the Magnificent Seven is really centered around artificial intelligence. And so with that in mind, how much more long tail do you believe there is to generative AI, and where are we at in the spending cycle from your perspective?
Where we're at with AI is we're on the very first, on an 18-hole golf course, we're on the very first tee box and we're just starting to tee off on the very first hole. That's where we're at with AI. That's how much distance that we have to go and how much can be accomplished. And when you look at what Alphabet did yesterday, AI is really driving their traffic, especially their cloud traffic. And I think they're sort of leading the way with that, especially with Meta and Microsoft. They'll be coming out with earnings today. But I think there'll be a catch-up game as far as other technologies coming into the AI space. But that is an incredibly interesting and exciting spot of the economy and what's happening in the market as a whole. So I'd be incredibly bullish on AI.